Hi, I'm Kamal Imani, and I am a teacher, a disciplinarian, a counselor, a mentor to youth. And there's certain things that I see that I want to talk to our young people about. Number one, if you want to be successful in life and in school, you have to have a clearly defined goal. You have to have a goal that will set you apart from everyone else and set you apart from your endeavors. What I mean by that is, let's just say you wanted to be an architect. If you truly want to be an architect, you have to know that it's important to focus on that endeavor, regardless to what everyone else is doing. One of the number one faults for students is going to school or the workplace, but I want to talk primarily about school here. You're going to school for social reasons, which is great, but you have to learn to separate the social from the academic, your academic goals. And once you have a clearly defined goal, let's say being an architect, you will see how math helps. You will see that speech will help. English will help, because you have to communicate with people. Teamwork helps. Leadership helps. History and social studies helps. You will start to see how all of these things come together. How people have built roads and built houses and built highways, and why they're here, and in what climate, what weather conditions, meaning what will let you know which kind of materials to use. So it's those kind of things. And that was just an example. But bigger than that is you have to know that it's about logic. When you go to school and you're emotional because you are talented, most of us are talented. You probably could sing or rap or dance, or you're funny, or you like to talk, or you're very social, and that's great. But at the end of the day, those are extras. At the end of the day, your report card doesn't reflect you being funny or talented as much as it reflects your academics, your numbers, your percentages, your grades, right? Your SATs, your LSATs, whatever. So this is what's important. And a lot of young people get caught up in chasing the crowd, as adults do, keeping up with the Joneses and what someone else is doing, and who's the coolest, who's the smartest, who's the cutest, who's on the cheerleading team, who's a blood, who's a crip, who's on the basketball team, the football team, the track team, who's funny, who's smoking, who's vaping. And you're taken away from your specific goal by trying to follow the crowd. Now, when I talk about logic, once again, when you approach staff in an emotional manner, when you approach school in an emotional manner, it's not going to benefit you as much as you being logical and rational. Meaning, first take care of business. Handle your priorities. Take care of your schoolwork. Even if you don't understand it, you don't like it, it's a game. We're all playing a game because this is a capitalist society. And at the end of the day, we all want to make money. When I say we all, I mean the students and the staff. Now, yes, some staff care more than others. Some staff care a lot and some don't really care. They want to get their check. And you can sense that and you know that. But if they care a lot or they care a little, you don't have to respond to them in a positive or negative way. You have to focus on your work and get your work done. I see children going into tutoring centers, such as Kumon and Huntington, pronunciation, dictation, Huntington Learning Center, and others, and they are getting a head start on those that don't. While you want to party, while you want to chase the crowd, other people are getting a head start on you. So what you have to learn to do is see 2, 3, 4, and 5 years into your future ahead of yourself. You have to see into the future. And yes, there will always be obstacles, but you have to stay focused because you're looking at today in many situations. Oh, today I'm on social media in a group, and tomorrow I'm going to go there and I'm going to fight somebody or curse somebody out or break up with somebody and all of that kind of stuff. When that means nothing. That's the wrong place for that. The place for that is wherever. But school is for school. And you come to school and you start talking about why you don't want to be there and telling everyone your problems. And in the real world, which can be a cold world, guess what? Nobody cares. Nobody cares about your excuses. Nobody cares about your feelings because people want to get paid and survive. And one day you will be in that cold world. And the best way to navigate that cold world is to be logical, rational, and goal-oriented. Focused on your goals. So all the silliness and running around thinking somebody got something that you don't have and all of that, I say it's better to be a nerd. Nerds make the money. Nerds rule the world. Nerds made Apple computers. Nerds made Microsoft and Facebook and Twitter. Nobody out there trying to be cool on the street made these things. And there's a lot of accomplishments from a lot of different people across the racial spectrum and all of that kind of stuff, but we're not getting into that right now. We're getting into you being serious about your career and your goal. Because 4 years from now, some of the rappers and the singers and the actors and the athletes that you look up to may not be where they are today. Many people go up and come down. I'm not hating, I'm not wishing bad on anyone. But especially the entertainers. You will see them here today, gone tomorrow. You will forget about them. Think about rappers from 4 years ago that used to like. They don't have anything popping right now. So in 4 years, you can get a degree or a diploma or a certificate. You might seem like you're going slow. But that other person that's in the fast life, they seem like they're going fast. They got cash and they got girls and they got guys and they got clothes. They seem like they're going fast and they're leaving you. But they're going to burn out and you might be going slow. And catch up. And it's really not about a competition except for the fact that in the real world, you do have to compete to survive. Now, I compete with myself. And you should compete with yourself. When it's time to make choices and decisions, you have to make sure you make a rational, logical decision. And then when you make that commitment to your goal, you have to commit to the commitment. If you want to run out there and be cool, watch and see who's going to be in the corner in 4 years. Watch and see who's going to be in the gang in 4 years. Watch and see who's going to be in your school in 4 years. Everything's going to change. But where will you be? Where will you be in 4 years? What will you be doing? Will you be making money? Will you have a happy, luxurious lifestyle? So it's important to listen to your elders and people who have been there before you. Because I know many of you think you know everything. And I was a teenager too, so I understand. And many of you think you're not supportive or supported in your goals. But just make sure you have a logical, rational goal, a way to make money in case the people who are taking care of you die or get sick or become unemployed and things get tight. Things like this happen. If that were to happen, can you take over? Can you be the captain of the ship? Can you be the train conductor? Because if not, everybody's in trouble. So put yourself in a position where you will be young and earning money, significant money to live and have a nice lifestyle. Again, don't say, oh, I haven't, I'm undecided. I haven't focused on what I want to do yet. Focus now. Get it together now. Get your information together. Do something that you love to do, but that's in demand, that people want, that people will pay for. A product or a service. Think about entrepreneurship. But if you go into a company, a corporation, they don't care. You got to be logical. They don't care about how funny you are. That's cute. I've seen funny people get terminated, They don't care about how smart you are. They don't care about sports, how much sports you know, how much you could talk, how much you could dance, how cool you are, how ethnic you are, how muscular you are, how sexy you are. That's a plus. But at the end of the day, is the work done and is it done right? Did you follow the rules, regulations, and procedures? People are always trying to get away from following the law, the rules, trying to get around it, trying to be slick, trying to get sneaky. And that's why people get fired, terminated, and locked up. Stop trying to be slick. My grandfather used to say, when you slick, you fall in the ditch. Because I said it one time. Oh, Grandpa, Pop, I'm slick. He said, yeah, when you slick, you fall in the ditch. I had nothing to say. Nothing to say. So focus on a goal. Tell your friends, I'll see you later. Get your work done. Your priorities. Get your priorities in order. Your academics is first. Academics equal money. So I'm getting paid for this, going to school. That diploma you get, that certificate, that degree, that's your money. You can trade that in for more money. And you could use what you learn if you really apply yourself to become an entrepreneur. Have your own business. So, don't be undecided. The technology is moving too fast. Jobs are being eliminated to robotics and outsourcing overseas. Determine what you want to do. Stick to it. Don't worry about the social atmosphere now. There's always going to be a party. There's a club popping every night. Well, I don't know where you live, but in most urban areas and suburbs, you can get to a club almost every night. So there's always going to be a club, a boat ride, a bus ride, a park, a block party. There's always going to be a party. There's always going to be girls and boys partying. Men and women partying. So don't worry about the party. The party's going to be there. But when you do go to the party, you want to have it going on for yourself. You want to have money in your pocket, money in the bank, and bills paid. You want to own things. You want to own a business. You want to own a house. You want to own a car. You're not going to get that by chasing other people. These other people that you're chasing are not that important, because if you really need something, most of them aren't going to be there for you. Ask them for $500. Say, we're about to get kicked out, or our car broke down. Can we have $500? And let's see what they say. Your friends, your family. So you need to become self-independent. Independent. That's what this is all about. And you should start early, because again, other children, kids, teens are out there right now learning math, learning chess, learning science, learning robotics, the wave of the future, environmental technology. And they're going to be getting paid as soon as they get out of high school, and especially as soon as they get out of college. But many of them are taking college prep courses in high school. They're going to get paid big money while you're partying, while you're chasing the crowd. They're preparing to have big money. So it's not about just selling drugs, and it's not about being in a gang, and it's not about your dream of being an athlete, which is great. But if you break an ankle or something, it's over, so have a plan B. Singing, rapping, all of that. If you don't make it, you need to have a plan B. Some people say you don't never have a plan B. You need, well, make your academics your plan A and your sports and entertainment your plan B. Because you need something that's going to definitely put food on the table and a roof over your head. Okay? So think on it. Parents, share this with the young people. Young people, share it with other young people. Share it with your friends if you care about them. Because some people aren't going to tell you this, even though it's basic information, common sense. Some people ain't going to tell you. So get ahead. Don't fall behind. Take your time. Move forward. And this is mainly for the young men. Some young women can benefit, but I know while the young men are acting up, the young women are usually still getting their grades. They're getting their reports done and their projects done. I learned that one. And they are serious. They're not playing because they're about that paper. So the brothers got to wake up. The young men have to wake up to the importance of getting that paper. My name is Kamal Imani. I'm out. One love. Success.